Hi everyone. So last night in our session called Living Kabbalah, which is based on the teachings of 10 Luminous Emanation, we spoke about one idea, and I want to read it from the original text of 10 Luminous Emanation, the words by Rav Ashlag. Rav Ashlag says, "Ki ze haklal." This is the spiritual rule. This is one of the spiritual laws. שאין העליון משפיע אל התחתון, אלא עם דבר האב יותר, ואין התחתון מקבל מהאור העליון, אלא בדבר הזך יותר. וצריכים להבין, זה מאוד בהיותו מפתח חשוב לחוכמה. An important key that Rav Ashlag is giving us to access the wisdom, in relationships between giver and receiver. It can be between a parent and a child. It can be between friends, couples, between a teacher and a student, between each one of us and the universe and the creator. The most that the giver can impart from themselves in a way that it will manifest within the receiver, it will never be the totality of the energy, the wisdom, the love that the giver wants to give, because it will be always dependent on the recipient, on the person who is receiving it, dependent on the consciousness of the recipient. And specifically, the giver, if there are 100 units of energy that the giver wants to give, and it goes from the highest level into the lowest part of the energy that the giver would want to give to the receiver, what will be able to manifest, what will be able to be received, will be only the lowest part of the energy of the giver, while the receiver has the ability to receive from the highest part of themselves, the purest part of themselves. So if the receiver in a potential state has 100 units of ability to receive the energy, and the highest one will be the pure state, the connection between the receiver and the giver, the point where they meet, will be from the lowest part of the giver and the highest part of the receiver. When we realize that anything that we receive in life, any blessing, any fulfillment, any realization, anything that we receive, from the spiritual to the emotional energy in life to the physical things in life, the part inside of us that is receiving in that moment, that is manifesting in that moment, it is the most elevated part of ourselves. What happens to most of people by default, the moment that we receive something that we desire, we automatically feel satiated by the energy. Like a person who is very hungry, did not eat for 2 days, and now he has a meal, and by the 8th bite, already feels full. Fulfillment, as much as we desire it, by default, without a true awakened consciousness within the receiver, blocks eventually the ability of the vessel of the receiver to allow more energy to become manifest. At the moment that you receive, that you manifest any form of blessing in your life, this is a moment to expand your desire, not allowing that energy that comes in to create that feeling inside of you of being satiated by it. The moment we receive, it is the moment that there is a need for proactive expansion of our desire. So it will not limit, it will not create a stagnation in our process. It will allow us to keep expanding and expanding and expanding in ways that will allow greater and greater and greater of light fulfillment energy to manifest.